Empaths are the modern saviors of our society. Humanity as we know it would be lost without them. They are the silent support. They know the answer before we even ask the question. They also have their ears to the ground and are on hand to give advice and tips. Their special gift means that they can feel what others feel in the blink of an eye. Absorbing these feelings is the key to their understanding, but it also sometimes brings them to the brink of exhaustion. So many people would find themselves at a loss as to what to do without the amazing power empaths have for listening. Empaths are not a myth. They're real. They live amongst us, and thankfully, you'll come across them quite often. If you have the following 10 qualities, you might just be one of them. If you like our videos, feel free to support us with a thumbs up, subscribe to Psychology in Mind, activate the bell for notifications, and get excited for new videos uploaded every day. Number 1. You can feel what other people feel. This is how to spot an empath. With just a few words, they are instantly in tune with the emotional state of their fellow human beings. They feel their grief, sadness, and pain, but also their anger, shame, and rage. Recognizing joy, as we know, is not difficult for most people, but empaths shoulder all the negativity that is oozing out of their environment as well. Number 2. Your reputation for being a fabulous listener precedes you. Active listening is such a simple task for empaths. This is how they so easily find themselves in conversation with people, and how they learn so many things about them. Unlike most people, empaths also really take in what's been said, and that shows the person they're talking to just how important they are to them. Just how important they are to them. Empaths are built for making everyone around them feel good, or at least for making them feel that little bit better. Number 3, you always give more than necessary. If a true empath dwells within you, you're never driven by the need to be rewarded. Quite the opposite. Empaths act with altruism and complete selflessness. They help other people and expect nothing in return. This also makes them so likable. They always give more than the situation requires and never hold their hands out expectantly in return. Number 4, you have a burning desire to make the world a better place. We are all responsible for this planet, but very few people actually consciously take on this task. Empaths can sometimes despair at the way Mother Nature and the environment are being exploited. They feel others' pain and suffering, even if it's happening halfway around the world. Empaths are convinced that every human being could make a difference if we combined our forces. They themselves do the best they can, but they hit their limit over and over again, never wanting to admit that it'll never be enough. Number 5, you find it very difficult to say no. The good soul that lives in every empath unfortunately often becomes a victim of chronic yes saying. They find it unbelievably difficult to deny someone a wish or a favor. It makes them feel like they've let that person down, or like they haven't tried their best. Lending a hand is of paramount importance in the empath universe. Even if, with the best will in the world, it's still an impossible task, these wonderful people will still feel disappointed in themselves. Number 6, you have a big, kind heart. It's no wonder that empaths often fall victim to shady characters trying to take advantage of them. If you only see the good in people, in time you'll become blind to evil, and as we know, evil never sleeps. It's always there, everywhere, waiting to pounce on potential prey. Empaths are a particularly easy target for manipulative people. They lure them in with their tales of woe and pain, which may well be genuine. After all, that's why people feel magically drawn into the dark. But if an empath falls into this trap, their big heart will soon be broken. Number 7, you live in harmony with your surroundings. People who love people so much that they make them their top priority in life must be at peace with themselves and the world. Empaths feel inner balance and harmony, and they project these qualities out into the world. Nobody can live their life feeling resentment towards others and still have the strength to extend them a helping hand. Only someone who feels balance, those who have made peace with their own demons, can address the fears and problems of others. Number 8, your intuition is very pronounced. After a while, being able to feel other people's pain as if it were your own leads to a high level of sensitivity to your environment. Intuition for empaths is like their primary sense. It registers everything way before the eyes and ears can take the information to the brain for processing. These fine antennas are useful if you have chosen helpfulness and doing good as your mission in life. However, it can also lead to a complete flood of stimuli when too many feelings and needs hit an empath all at once like a tsunami. Number 9, you always put your own needs last. If there's a group of people that always puts you first, it's the empaths. They are completely inspired by their mission to do their absolute best to help the people around them. For them, this isn't a bad thing or a losing battle. It's quite the opposite. The desire to be there for others truly inspires them and is their own personal motivation. For people looking in from the outside, this selfless nature is difficult to understand. That's why it sadly so often happens that empaths are labeled as naive or weak, even though in truth, they are neither. Number 10, you have a huge capacity for problem solving. Having an open ear for the people around you and being able to remember the information they provide you with brings clear advantages. Over time, an impressive wealth of knowledge builds up. If empaths see one benefit from their service to humanity, it is their high capacity for problem solving that they have acquired virtually effortlessly over the years. For them, this means extra value or an added bonus that they can pass on to those seeking advice and help. Today's conclusion: a personality type with many sides, with only one mission. Without empaths, our world would be a gray, darker, and more hopeless place. If you don't have someone to lend you their ear, or someone there to help and advise you, you'll find yourself at a loss. Sometimes our feelings can overwhelm us, and we don't know how to deal with them. If an empath is on hand to help, this tight, colossal knot in our stomach starts loosening all by itself. The work of empaths takes place quietly and always without a fuss. Sometimes, that's why it seems almost like magic when they manage to make us feel understood immediately just by listening to us. This magic formula that empaths use also has a name: humanity. That's it for today. Thank you, and see you soon.
Thanks for watching. Did you find this information helpful? Do you have experience with it? We would love to hear from you. Leave a comment below and let us know your thoughts. For more resources about mental health, self-improvement, and psychology, visit our website. You'll find the link in the video description where you can also connect with us on social media and sign up for our email list. Take care of yourself and have a beautiful day.